Oh. I think everyone went to sleep. My MacBook froze. I kid you not. I don't remember what the conversations that we had. Darn it. Because let's see. Dumba went to sleep. Bronny went to sleep. I'm sure Sori went to sleep, and I'm not sure where Stolas is. Darren, you probably went to sleep, so this is just perfect. I had one view, and then went down to 0. My MacBook froze for an hour. I didn't want to restart it because I don't want to lose up all my progress of tabs I have, because I love reading my conversations about live streams, right? Because I was talking about like my very first high school phone I had, and suddenly it froze. And sorry, you're still awake. I'm glad, because I know it's late for you. And it just froze. I hate despite this map, but it just froze out of nowhere, and I had to wait an hour with the screen on just so that I can reboot everything. I don't know what the hell happened. It was fine. Oh. Because the reason why I got paranoid to turn off my MacBooks, because if I do, it maybe give me that stupid glitch that, it's going to reboot itself, or factory reset, which means I'll lose all my stuff. I never turn off my MacBook. It's either on standby or in sleep. I don't turn off because I don't want that to happen. I got way too, it's already bad enough I lost my channel, and I'm not going to go that route. So that's why it took me an hour. Hush, mamas! Bella? They're probably hearing our neighbors. Oh, God. So I lost an hour of conversations. This map stinks. Darn it. Anyway, I'm glad you're still awake, sorry. But I hope that browser is doing fine. You know, I do understand what those two meant. I just hope they at least understand my advice. Because they're young, they're foolish. I just hope that they don't stay that way. So in the meantime, I'm looking up this guy again. He has not changed his darn act. It's Lofi. The one I kind of mentioned up in the past that said, I'm depressed, right? He is such an insult for people that have mental health issues. Because he did a video, right? If I could show this, I'm not going to play it, though. That's a suicide. He has not changed. Okay, as someone that has suicidal thoughts, this is not the way to do it. So he uploaded 3 days ago. He has not changed his act. He decided to do another vaping prank at a college lecture. So basically, he's trespassing. Oh no, he's trespassing that dork. Are you kidding me? I recognize that face anywhere. Oh my gosh, I knew I knew there would be troublemakers. Why would this boy think, oh, you know what? I chase our ways and I appreciate my fans. No, you still, I want to watch this video out of curiosity. I hope these people are spreading up that you can't be doing this. It should be a crime. Oh, well, trespassing, that's one. Oh, those look nice. Dope buddy scrub. Oh, why did I make it look like it's delicious? Anyway, vaping on other people, I'm not sure what that's considered as, because as someone that's allergic to marijuana smoke, I probably would have pressed charges on him. I get this boy is cute and all, but his fucking attitude doesn't change the fact that he can't be doing stuff like this. Why does he still get a lot of likes on here? 25,000 likes? I'm concerned for those 25,000 people. So, why does he keep doing this? Ugh. I want to play it.
Dude, that was a good way to start it out. I gotta stop doing the clap, man. I just dumped it everywhere. Alright guys, we're in Atlanta right now. Prize Picks has had an event today, the Prize Picks World Championship. Here with my good buddy, once again, Ben from Prize Picks. What up, son? Good to see you, bro. How you been? So, what's up, bro? Good to see you, bro. Congrats on the... Oh, thank you, man. I don't know. I put them my back bad, though. You gotta eat good money. What's, like, the right diet, you think? Not shit. Not, like, preservatives, shitty chip, shitty fucking... Like,
so the thing is about Lofi that I mentioned before, right? He was a guy that does in the past, I think he still do it though. I think he's kind of hot, but I'm not kidding. I'm being serious, right? He's 23. Okay, he basically does these pranks because he want to get out of his comfort zone, right? And he had like a couple of buddies with him because I've seen a ton of his videos. The thing is, even though he seemed nice at first, he does act like a total doofus because I know I'm hate viewing, right? He does these pranks that I mentioned of, like that my house dirty, which I hope to Buddha that I will get some Texas out there to at least call 911 if they were I do not like what he did. He assaulted so many people. That's only like a couple of videos, by the way. That's only like 1% of it. There's a lot of videos that they assaulted a ton of people. I would cover all of that, but it's just too much work for me, right? With this MacBook. I'm glad Solis is here. It sucks that Darren's asleep because I guess it's on YouTube, right? And he did this. Let's just say he did stuff that he's not supposed to do. And I'm surprised that he still has a viewer base. He has 2 million subscribers now, which I'm a little shocked he has that much. Because this video, it did decent, 471,000. So I was just curious to look him up just to distract myself. Also, I did say 3 lives. I have. I'll explain that throughout the live stream.
You need an Asian in your life. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you again. Yeah, good to see you, brother. Little sugar, man. Good guy. So you need a beer or what? You're looking stressed out right now.
I'm not stressed. I just woke up. Normally when I wake up, I go for like 6-8 mile run every morning.
Is the run in your dreams or?
Sometimes I'll be running in the bed.
Oh, you do cardio in the bed, huh?
Just lay down, put your legs out, and kind of.
So basically, it's like he does vlogging, right? You know, just talking to random people, like kind of like how I do it, but like more professionally. Like you can tell by the camera quality.
That's the truest shit I've ever heard of.
Oh, there he is again. I figured.
Spar with like an Atlanta Waffle House employee, he would not have lost that fight. That was his training.
I think it comes in the application, and you like defend yourself.
I didn't talk about the whatever Paul guy.
Why are you licking the ice cream and looking me in the eyes? I'm just kidding. Yeah, man. When you lick that shit, you look me right in the eye, so it kind of freaked me out a little bit. Please don't do that again, okay? This motherfucker, he looked at me, he's like, I got a picture. He was making noises too.
I can tell this is his fan base.
I'm glad you didn't lick ice cream like the other kid and look me in the eyes. It made me a little uncomfortable.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Have a good night. Nice to meet
Well,
you.
she seems like a sweetheart. I'm surprised that he's even friends with him. So basically, he posted to. I'm so sorry. Like it is cool that he talks to people. Like I don't know why he just can't keep videos like this, not just harassing or bothering other people. I would support him much more, especially since he mentioned that he struggles with suicide. It seems hypocritical because as someone that struggles with suicide, that looks good. Side, right?
This looks phenomenal.
That looks good. Damn. I want to get one of those. Sorry. Damn it. I fucking hate being broke. I would buy all the delicious snacks in the world right now. He is like a hypocrite because if he really does struggle with suicide, he wouldn't act like this, right? In my opinion. Yes, some people that are suicidal may come up as manipulative, but not like, what the hell is this at?
What do you want to do?
What do you do when you know your friends? Like, what do you do?
I just stand in the corner awkwardly.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Thank you. All right, guys, if you like fantasy sports, Prize Picks is the best app to play daily fantasy sports. The thing I like about Prize Picks is you pick individual players, and if they'll go more or less than their set projections. And if you play $5 in
I'm not sure where to play. I thought it was Hollywood somewhere.
We're here, though, chat started spamming L's, so we got to pay him back.
I'm guessing that's at a bar. I don't know. What the hell? Why is this censored? Why is this censored? I can't hear any audio. If you're gonna vape, you lean. Oh, fuck. Oh, what? Is he trying to hide? So he's vaping into college, right? Does he know that it's still fucking illegal to do that? Is he trying not to get caught? Still, that's not appropriate. He's trying to act smart, right? because he's not filming his crimes. What an idiot. So if you can't read it, right? If you're gonna vape, leave the room. Actually, you need to leave the room.
I won't do it again. I'm just a little stressed out. The periodic table is a little intimidating, but I think you're doing a great job explaining. I'll chill. It was just a stress hit. I'm sorry.
This shit is so fucking confusing. What? I'm starting to get anxiety. Yeah. Yeah, he's trying to get smart because he did this in the past. Does he know his old videos are still up when he did stuff like this? The thing is, okay, for you both, if you don't understand what's going on, he's vaping, right? I know what he's doing. He's vaping around other college students, right? Does he know that some people are allergic to that stuff? I don't know why he's doing it. I know what he's doing. He did this multiple times. He's pressuring other students to smoke. And then you can see, right? The bottom, he's trying to act smart. No, I'm not an idiot. Lofi, really?
You turned around, though. I tried, but it's 50. It's 50, Nick, to be fair. It's 50, Nick, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah, don't you try to switch up on me like that. Like, I didn't just give you a free bait. You're kind of fake. I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry, Professor. All right, I'm sorry. Kaden tried to switch up on me, bro.
Yeah, smart. And yeah, he's a fucking asshole. Pardon my language. He's a doofus. I think he traveled to my state once, and let's just say he did some inappropriate activity. I may talk about these. I'm sorry, okay? These pranksters, sorry, mamas. Summer's like right in front of me here. Pranksters are getting off of hand because as someone like me that struggles with social anxiety, right? Or that cares about his education, even though I'm not in college anymore, this is a huge insult because I don't know why YouTubers like this will continue to do stuff like this. It bothers me. He's trying to act smart by censoring him vaping around other students. I mean, it's definitely trespassing because I know he doesn't go to that university because he said he was supposed to be in Georgia, right? Because he's from Minnesota, right? It's against the school policy. And yes, he is straight up trespassing. I don't know why he's doing this. It bugs me. That's why I had to call out on this behavior because I want to. Let me read all your messages. You saw the video. I saw the video of you saving the homeless man earlier today. Oh, that's good. So that one doesn't count. I'm talking about like the ones beforehand, even though I guess that one does count. Because I cared about the homeless man. I'm glad you saw that. And that means a lot to us. I was worried because that man, he couldn't get hypothermia. The reason why I saved him because in our old castle, right? AK apartment, I seen him around there more, well, not in front of our house, but let's just say, I don't want to give out where I live. People are going to know, but I'm not giving excuse me, out the address. It's in front of this like little church. It's like an evangelical church. And he was laying on the sidewalk, or at least in front of the church, right? I seen him multiple times. And I asked him, hey, are you all right? Do you like need water or anything, right? And then he said, no, I'm fine. And then some other nights when I'm just sneakily my way back to my house, well, before we got evicted, I would see him laying on the ground. And the next, I see him laying in front of our neighbor's door and our door. We didn't care. And I want to offer him a bag of Cheetos because he may be hungry, and then water, and then wrapping him up with my brother's bed sheet because it must be, I don't know, it's cold. For us, it's frigid. Mamas, Bella. It's like, it was really cold that day or night. It's probably like 46 degrees. I don't know. It's freezing, right? I'm not sure how much that is in Celsius, but it's really, really frigid out, and he could get hypothermia. So that's why I want to wrap him up, even with his feet, right, or his shoes that he had on. And when it sucks, I don't have like the part 2 because that's when my mother stopped by in that next morning, right? For my groceries and whatnot. He was outside because he was like across where my other neighbors live from us. Hush, mamas! he was still wrapped up in my brother's sheet. I'm glad he was, because I could tell he was really cold. So I'm guessing it was this game buyer. I mean, he wasn't harassing anyone. Because I know some people may have issues like of drug addicts. They're not hurting anyone. I know, because I talked to a ton of them. This is why I'm so tolerant of people that do drugs. As long as they're pushing me to do it, I don't care. I don't give a Welsh's fin. As long as they don't push me to do drugs, I don't care. So this stuff doesn't bother me, you know? And I guess he must have walked around the neighborhood somewhere. I hope he's doing fine to this day. Actually, it was 4 men that I saved. Why did that guy have a hoodie with the word virgin? I do not know, Stolas. I don't know. He's like one of those weird frat boys, probably. I don't know why he has that. I think it's dumb. And if it's censored, it's probably private. So, sorry to explain. It's not private, actually. He did this on purpose. He has videos of him during these college lectures, vaping pranks. He did this multiple times. He would this, vape, right? Like how people smoke weed. Wait, it's like if you're smoking a cigarette, right? I forgot what the heck it is. I know one of my cousins smoked one of them because it's not supposed to be as bad for you, still is compared to cigarettes. He did this before in other universities. He's not supposed to do that. Basically, it was trespassing. He doesn't go to these universities. He does this on purpose. The reason why he did on this one because he knows that what he's doing is a crime. So he's trying to hide himself. The only thing he could just do is just censor the college students' faces. That's it. So he knows what he's doing. He did this multiple times. Yeah, he brings up about, oh, I'm depressed, right? And I think okay, if you're depressed, why do you keep doing this? It's a fucking insult. Because, I go do this, right? And you too, sorry. It's a fucking insult because he does this all the fucking time. It bothers me. That's why I like calling out of his behavior because I'm tired of these pranksters that think they could get away with stuff like this. If he was depressed, he would stop doing it. It fucking bugs me. Let me continue.
So quick, he's like, you can't be hitting that in here. I have like assignment due tomorrow. I'm slacking hard. So I need to fucking get some notes or something. Yeah.
See, this is what he does, Rory.
Are you working? Are you in school at all? I graduated. What degree? Does that correlate to business at all? I'm not gonna lie, my parents are forcing me to take business classes, and I don't know shit.
Yeah, that's Minnesota, because you can tell by their new. Oh, it's a gorgeous flag. They changed their flag, I think, like a year ago.
We don't need to point me out like that. So he actually gave it this to me.
He's literally vaping in front of him. That's fucking disrespectful. This guy's a fucking asshole. I'm sorry. What if he's allergic? What if he's allergic to marijuana smoke? It fucking bugs me. I'm not sure what type of charge that should be. I would call the police on him. If I was that boy right there, I would call the police immediately. I wouldn't appreciate someone smoking in front of me because people can usually die for that. They can be allergic, which I am. Not cigarette smoke, but vaping or marijuana smoke, right? And I figure vaping is close to that. And for some odd reason, it says 0 views. Okay, we're down to 1 because I thought YouTube was gonna mess up with me and flag me. They better not. That man is innocent.
Say wallahi if it's not yours. Say wallahi.
I don't like this. I don't. It's like they're thinking, oh, you know what? Hey, college kids or high schoolers, it's cool to basically do a prank pretending that. What is this?
We're only allowed to keep the broken ones.
Grandpa? Promise. Make moments sweeter.
I like how that kid's. I've never seen a ginger kid in a commercial in a long time. Anyway, sorry about that, because I think we may have ginger genes ourselves, or at least from my mother's side.
I think he's trying to get security footage. He's bullshitting. I mean, you could call like the front desk to see if they have an extra charger, because I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna die.
And that's the
If
library.
we're calling anybody, that's what we should call, bro. Not cool snitching me out like that. Like, for real.
He's pretty cute though.
We had a vibe going.
The guy with the glasses.
I think we did. You're saying
Yeah, and he's a prankster himself.
You're involved.
His name is Classified Goons. I can look that up. I think it's Classified Goons.
I feel like we have more in common than what separates us. Like Kamala Harris said, like me and you can just listen. I got an extra one too. I got a backup vape, and I'm gonna give it to you as my friend. I'm bestowing this upon you.
He's pressuring him to smoke. I don't like that.
It's like the Cadillac of vapes. You know that, right? Can you text him, sir? Googling one. While you're at it, can you Google like if Zero Nick is legal in libraries? Okay, awesome. Hey, can we watch the language?
And they're vaping in the library.
That was a trigger word for me. So yeah.
There's a child right there too. There's two of them. They look like they're twins.
He doesn't even know English. You believe this guy? I feel like it's me and you against him at this point. I feel like we should team up like the Avengers and get on this guy. This is our enemy right here. So let's both take a hit and we can.
He hasn't changed a bit.
Like we're making a big mistake here. Like me and you are like Shaq and Kobe.
That guy is really patient.
Okay. Officer, he swore under oath.
Good. Wait, their officers were called, right?
Am I allowed to hit this if it's Zero Nick though? Outside though?
Outside you can.
Awesome. I'm trying to quit, but I still want to look cool. So I bought the Zero Nick vape.
Yeah, that's fine. Just do it outside.
Well, I'm gonna go hit this outside.
These are awesome officers.
All right, guys. So we got this period simulator here. I don't know how accurate this is. I've never.
What the fuck is he doing?
Oh yeah. I feel it. It already feels uncomfortable. Yes. Oh my god. Okay, that's as much as I can go. You get your turn.
Oh boy. It's supposed to be what? Like how it's like if women go do periods. All right. Basically, he does some. I mean, he has nice abs. Still, sorry. I try not to compliment too much. Anyway, sorry about that. Why am I saying that? Wait, why the fuck? Okay, never mind. They're at his house. Anyway, nice boxers though. Still, sorry. I try not to compliment. I don't know why pranksters do this, especially a hot, handsome guy like him, right? I'm sorry. I try not to compliment. You know, this is why if you're good looking, you get away with stuff like this, right? I don't know why pranksters would do stuff like this, because before I lost my apartment, right? I get curious and I was bored. I will see a ton of these pranksters like over like the past year or so to see how they act or how they get fans like this. And this is what they usually do compared to me when I don't even like to film anyone on camera, right? I just don't get it. It actually makes sense. And vape smells like flavored plastic. I bet it does. And he is a damn fool for sure. And I hate being in the same I can't pronounce that word. Vicinity as someone who smokes. Same here, Stolas. And sorry, these pranksters are using the pressure of the skin. Yeah. Because the thing is, in that video that he did, I got over 1 million views. I'm not sure if he's really suicidal. I think he's just lying. You know, I don't want to say that. But the way that he acts in his videos, I'm thinking, are you really depressed? If I was really depressed, I wouldn't like to talk about other people. I would mask, right? Which a lot of us Aspies do when you basically fake your mood, right? So that people won't see how you look in person, right? That's what I'm thinking. This guy, I don't know, he's just dumb, you know? And it does bother me that he acts like this, so to speak. So that's the he doesn't. I think he only uploads once a month. But that video was from 3 days ago. So, oh yeah, back to the saving lives part. So the first life I saved, right? It is on his YouTube channel. His name is Francis, right? He was supposed to be this he was chubby, really tall guy. That this happened like 4 nights before Christmas Eve or something. I know this happened like the first day of winter, right? I was walking home from Walmart. I forgot what I was buying at that night. And I saw him being unconscious right in front of the bus stop. I felt awful that I filmed those girls. Like they asked, "Are you filming us?" Like in a cocky way, right? Because I was so frustrated, and it felt like they didn't care. I feel like I want to expose these girls. I didn't. I didn't. I just showed the hospital part, right? I was upset that night. I was, and I had the flash on. I'm surprised I didn't got like trespass or anything like that. It's not like I was harassing anyone. No, I keep it serious and professional as possible, right? Francis was robbed. He was assaulted, and I'm not sure how long he was on that ground for. He was on the rocks, right? So think about the sidewalk, and then there's the bus stop, right? Because since we live out in the desert, that's how it looks. That's how it looks like out here. He must have been out there for like an hour. I don't know. He was on the ground for an hour. No one basically walk up. Hey, are you all right? Like, do I need to call 911 to make sure that you're okay, etc. I was the only person that stopped to check up on him, right? So we did call 911 because I want to document all this, right? I'm not gonna use my phone, but I wasn't thinking clearly, right? I was frustrated because I was upset he was in that position. Okay, so we used the CVS's phone, and then the fire department came. They're really kind, by the way. I love the fire department. It's so much better than the police, from my experience. I even got honked by the fire department. I don't know why they do that. They never do. I think it's because they knew that I saved a couple people in the past, so they probably know who I am, right? I remember one time I was walking back home. I got raved at. I could have just like talked to them, but I know they had to take care of something serious, so that's why I don't want to interrupt them. The Phoenix Fire Department. Um, they told us that this is what I don't like about being an American. We had to pay, I think it was what, like $400 for an ambulance for Francis. That's across the street, to the ER. So what Francis and I had to do, I had to help him up. He's a big man, by the way. He's 6 foot, right? I had to help him cross the crosswalk to go to the ER. And for someone my size, it's like a mouse trying to like push a dog's leg, right? It was difficult because I don't want him to tip over and collapse on the ground. The officers, the fire department were really nice though. We just thanked them and then they were on their way because he was unconscious, right? He had a concussion when I checked up on him when he woke up, right? He was just on the ground, like you think he was dead, but thank Buddha he wasn't. And I think I still got footage of that. I just know I was in a hospital, right? I have footage of that when I gave him a hug, and I hope that he stays safe after I left. I was with him in the ER for a couple hours, maybe longer, right? I don't care. I know it's getting late, but I had to make sure that he was okay. Then I can get back home. So basically, we got in there. I raised my voice a little bit, right? You can tell how serious I was. I don't think I got that on camera because I would have the camera down to tell, the doctors in the center of the hospital that Francis needs like a checkup or anything, right? Because he had a concussion. And yes, he was dehydrated. So that's why I still remember this incident, right? When he told me that one of the nurses, which is supposed to be a white elderly nurse, snapped the cup from him. That's unprofessional. I hope that woman's fired because he was dehydrated. And I was so furious when Francis told me about this. And I was wearing my face mask. This is during COVID, by the way. So that's even worse. I still remember that threw up that they had to clean up. So that was the first. The second incident, so I absolutely agree. The person who's ever excuse or hurt others. I don't think that YouTube have been commenting, right? Because I seen your comments like 10 minutes ago. So 3 people voted that they did save lives. That's good. I hope that you both. Hopefully, I know Sorori's probably getting tired because still hearing me. The second life I saved was before we moved to our apartment, right? This was when we lived far up north from here. Well, like up north. I would go for a walk I kid you not, 9 to 10 miles just to go to my favorite Starbucks, right? This is before COVID. I think I was watching Alice in Wonderland, like a funny clip. It was really hot in that day. And then suddenly I saw a man. I'm not sure if he did drugs. It was hard to tell. I think he probably was overdosing on drugs. It was hot, right? It looked like I don't think he got assaulted by anyone. He had blood coming out of his forehead, right? He was on the hot ground in front of the, when you sit at the bus stop, right? His mouth was foaming. And I rushed to call 911. They got there really fast, by the way. Like when you call 911, oh, they arrive to like they take it really serious out here. Like I think they got in like within 4 minutes or less. It was fast. It was fast. And the paramedics thanked me, right? I mean, I never knew I was so close to paramedics before because I didn't want to interrupt their space, right? And the man was okay. If it wasn't for me, he would have been dead. Because maybe he was overdosing. I don't know. Maybe it's from the heat. I do not know. All I remember is this. I saw white foam. Like, if you think about The Walking Dead, it's similar to that. And I know, like, this man is dying. I got to do something. Because I care. So, I basically did that. It was really hot in that day. I think it was like 109 degrees. So, I could see why. Hush, mamas! Why he would be dying. Maybe have severe heat stroke. Who knows? And then the third life I saved was by a boy. I actually have a video of it as proof, right? I think I had 2 videos of him. He was 18, I think, at the time this happened. I hope he's doing okay. His name is Michael. He was black. And let's just say, oh, sorry, good, you're still here. I know my is right. It was during the summer as well, because the thing is here in Phoenix, this is like one of the leading causes of our deaths is heat stroke because it gets really hot here. It gets dangerous. If you're not adapted to the hot desert climate, you could die. I almost died myself a couple of times. I lost count. I love the heat, but only to an extent. The thing is, when I was walking to Fry's, which I'm sure, sorry, you probably remember, I used to go to that grocery store, right? If you see my old videos. When I was about to, when I was about to go to that plaza just to buy some groceries, and minding my own business, this guy out of the house, it looked like you think he's drunk, right? He was tipping over. And I was surprised that no one was reaching out to him. Maybe they're confused, maybe because they're thinking, oh, is this man high? They could at least be concerned because it's so darn hot in that day. I knew, okay, yep, he's dying of heat stroke. I could tell. It's not drugs, it's heat stroke. So I immediately called 911. Once again, I was like, I felt awful. I sounded like demanding. I told him, please get here. Like, I was a little bit demanding. Like, get here, like, now, right? I never like to talk like that to, like, the 911 calls. They know, like, oh, this is serious. You gotta be serious, right? I was telling him, get here, like, now, right? And then the paramedics arrived, the Phoenix Fire Department. They thanked me as well to save his life. They offered him water, if I remembered, and then they just went off their way. And of course, the thing is, I'm thinking this is an American law. I think this is nationwide, right? The paramedics cannot force anyone to get help if they don't want to get help, which is really ironic, which I do like, though, because no one should be forced to do anything. And that's what I like about our American policies in a way, at least for the fire department, though. Because if you want to drink water, they're not going to force you. But I had to call 911 because he's going to die. I know he was. Like, basically, if you have these symptoms of heat stroke, it means you're going to die. It means it may be too late. It's like if you think about getting rabies, but you're not getting rabies. It's like you're getting rabies by the sun. I know because when I was walking to Dollar Tree, it was like 102 degrees at night, right? It was really hot, kind of humid. I was shaking a little bit. I was getting some chills or snow in my body. Basically, it's like if you get hypothermia, right? But the opposite. I knew I may be dying. So I had to rush, and I was like, like that, right? To the Dollar Tree, and thank Buddha that they have a cold, frigid water fountain in the back. I would have died on that night. I made a video of it, by the way. I forgot to post it. I hope it's still on my MacBook, though. It was so hot, I was sweating all over. And I felt refreshed. But I had to take time just to get back home because my body was aching. So basically, lucky for me, I had a water bottle, or else I'll be screwed because I gotta make sure that I can carry that on my way back, 3 miles back to the house. Because I don't remember what I bought. I think I bought like a pack of noodles. All that for a pack of noodles, right? With the little money that I have. And the water was frigid. So it was nice and cold. And I felt refreshed. I felt a little embarrassed because one of the workers saw me in that condition. Like, yeah, sorry, I'll continue. Because I don't want them to thinking that I'm like a homeless person and I'm like loitering anywhere. Because the sad truth is homeless people out here are known for doing that. So I get why they may be a little suspicious, but I'm an actual customer there. So that's basically what happened, right? And then I got back home safely, and then I stripped off all my clothes, or I think I usually do that during the day. I think I did it when I got back home. Yeah, I did. I think. You know, laying on my towel on the floor, watching American Dad just to cool off. And then I recovered. So basically, that's my story of how I saved those 3 men. Michael, Francis, I'm not sure who that man's name is. And then Patrick, that Stolas mentioned, that video that I posted. So it's 4 men. I guess you could, I think there's one more. He was kind of, I hate saying this, he was kind of hot. I'm sorry, I know that's not appropriate. Because he was really cute looking. Right? I still have that video. I may post that later. I think he was on drugs. He was really cute. I know that's not appropriate of me. Look, he's like 20 or 21. He had gorgeous eyes. I know that's not appropriate. Like, I'm thinking like, wow, like, what happened to this guy is so handsome and cute. Why is he on drugs? I know that's not appropriate. Because he looks healthy, but he clearly is on some type of drug. Because when I was getting close to my house, right? He was wearing like a Hudley hat, I think. And he had like a Nike, I forgot what the hell it was. I have the video, I do. I picked up his hat to check on him. I gave him a pat on the back to make sure that he's okay. And I told him, be safe, right? I don't think I asked for his name. I think I did. I don't remember. I still have that video. And he was just sneaking his way across the street. Jaywalking, so to speak. So I hope he's doing okay. Because that happened back in May? I don't remember when. But that's Dion, that's the 5th guy that you saved, kinda. Because he was like this. He looked like a zombie, kinda. He was just like, if you think about like a flamingo, right? It's like that. Or no, like a puppet at some circus. Like if you think about the digital circus, right? It's like he's glitched, doing like this, right? And yet he had his. It's like this. He was just standing like that, and I had to ask him, "Hey, are you all right?" I'm not sure. Maybe because he was like smelling a marker. Maybe he got high from a marker. I don't know. It's possible. And I guess it wasn't for me. He would still be in that position. And I'll actually come to think of it, I think he was walking my direction. Because I think that was him. Because I want to make sure that no cars would hit him. And thank Buddha that the cars are really patient out here for that. Otherwise, he kind of really got hurt. It would definitely be a hit and run. That's one thing for those cars to do that, or attempted murder at that point. And I think he went the other way, and then I got back home. I don't know why it says 0 views on here. I know it's so late. I blame my MacBook for this. Otherwise, everyone would have heard my story. I don't mind telling this again. So, still a story. I hope that you were able to hear because it says 0 views, right? I don't know what's going on. My MacBook is working fine. The timer's moving normally. So, hopefully you don't have to refresh your page a lot. Oh, good. I'm going to hear that story. Phew. I wonder if Stolas went. Oh, wait, that's a classified. Oh, right. I forgot what the other channel is. It's, the Loonies something. Fuck, I forgot their name. He's still doing videos? What the fuck? Did he learn his lesson at all? After he got shot? He has not learned his lesson. Why is he still posting? But yeah, I hope that I hope that the others. Yeah, I know I've been live streaming a lot thanks to this hunk of metal here. I hope that the others would see or heard the story of the man's lives I saved because I care.
Interviews going on. I start with my vape as they ask me questions about a job or whatever. Hey, shout out to the homie Loonies for the idea. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? With you guys in videos too. Here for an interview.
I'm not sure if you can watch this damn video. But other than that, sorry, if anything's on your mind, please tell me. Memes.
Somebody was complaining about me vaping.
At work?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You can't vape in here.
What happened?
You can't vape in here. There's no smoking in the restaurant.
Well, I know. I'm turning it after this. I have to. Yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta go outside. You can't smoke inside the restaurant. No vaping, no cigarettes, no nothing.
Really?
You go outside.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we're over. We're done. Thank you though for coming in.
What happened? Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, you
How you got the job?
Yeah, we wanted you yesterday.
Oh, I thought you said you wanted to finish the interview.
No. We wanted you to bring your IDs.
Oh, my IDs?
You have IDs?
I didn't know. I don't have it on me.
Are you close by?
No,
I'm gonna get your information. Are you able to come later today with your IDs?
Yeah,
Are they not vaping in the store?
what happened?
No vaping
Oh,
in the store?
okay. Yeah, I could probably play with my IDs. I mean, I just, yeah, I could probably do
What's
that.
your name?
Scoops.
S.
SC.
SC.
OO. BS.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm gonna turn it like right after this.
No, you're good. You're good. Okay, so what's your availability?
All day.
All day. So Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
You can close. We're looking for closing.
Yeah, I can close.
Okay. So open.
Full time.
Your social.
Mm-hmm.
We'll follow rules.
Yeah.
My GM's right here. So that could probably
I didn't know. Oh, she was actually hella chill.
Is he in my state? Oh no! Is he still? Oh fuck! Don't tell me he's still my state. No. It looks like my state. I can tell. Oh no! That's our trees. That's our aloe trees. Are you fucking kidding me? He's in my state. He needs to go to fucking prison. The mother. Oh my glob of Princess Bubblegum's Candy Kingdom. Are you kidding me? Yeah, no. I recognize this is what our sky, our trees look like, and our mountains look. This is our state. Oh no. Why is he still here? I want him out. That's our state. Why is he here? I want him out of my state. I can tell because of that card. That's her license plate. I want him out of my state. He does not deserve to be here. Sorry. I got a little aggressive. Why is he here? Oh, wait, no. You can't play that out here. No, you cannot. It's amazing. As hard as it is for me to even, if I could get a job, I would. He is so disrespectful. And yeah, he can get hired because he thinks he can vape. No, he needs to go to jail. Excuse me. I got a little heated.
Some work right now.
I figured because of these workers, they are Mexican. So like, yeah, yep, he's from Phoenix. Oh my Buddha, this is not how you do a job interview. It is good for someone that never worked in his life. This is not appropriate behavior. They're really sweet. They're really friendly. That's how we are out here. This is how the way you treats them.
Oh, how late? I'll be talking 8. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've done some yard work for some fellas, but that's about it.
All right. So, what's your name?
Scoobs.
City?
Scoobs.
Spell
SCOOBS.
it. Is that your first name?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
Actual first name?
That's not his name. He's just trolling at this point.
Wait, what?
Were your parents Scooby-Doo fans?
She does that Scooby-Doo also.
I've never heard, I've heard nicknames like that. That's why I like that.
What you say?
Oh, what's your last name?
Do.
No, it isn't. No. He's trolling at this point.
253.
All right, so what have you done before?
253, that's not an Arizona number. It's 602 or 623. So, yeah, nice try. I mean, yeah, you can be another state. Oh.
A week, like an hour. I mean, whatever.
We like soldiers, like 10 people. So I'm glad that you're.
Are you fucking kidding me?
All right, so open the door.
I'm surprised she's not bothered. She's not bothered. I'm impressed. All right, that's a little much. That's a little much. She's being really professional. That's one thing. I'm surprised she's not bothered.
So aside from your big trips, have you ever worked?
She's really. He's doing it again.
Like the one down the street. Actually, no, I meant Del Taco. Sorry.
Del Taco?
Yeah, Del Taco.
What did you work there?
With like the fryer.
Del Taco's of our restaurants.
Oh, like literally like 2 weeks ago.
When did you start that?
Like 3 weeks ago.
How did you end up working there?
Because they said I was like vaping too much. They said I needed to simmer it down, and I was like, all right. So I thought I was simmering it down, and then I went out to the back to smoke outside, and they said that my vape, like there was another vape artist in there, and he was kind of like jealous of my tricks, so like they wanted to fire me.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, that's what they told me, and I kind of figured that out, and I was like, okay. So it's just a bad habit. I got a cake. I'm kind of cake recently.
That's surprising, right, Suri? I wonder if Stolas went. And he's doing it again for the 5th time already.
No.
Oh, not in this store.
In any store.
Oh, sorry.
What made you decide to buy Taco?
Fund my vape project because I'm a professional vapor.
Sure.
Be sponsored. Yeah, you want to see a drink?
For the 6th time. She's really not bothered.
I
guess maybe because I could tell that she may have done drugs and whatnot. That's why. I could kind of tell, right? So it's like me. if someone did stuff, well, not that, but if they like smoke cigarettes, I wouldn't be bothered. But I tell them, I'm sorry, but you cannot be doing this inside of a restaurant. That's the policy. It's not to mention that someone's allergic to smoke. It could be a health hazard, so to speak. And he's doing it like.
So the camera over there, pointing directly at this table.
Good. She notices. She notices. Yeah, don't act dumb.
And your responses.
Don't act dumb. Don't act dumb.
Good job. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. The use, you know what I'm saying? The use.
So you can't work Saturdays and Sundays because like you need those.
Oh no, I can work those too for sure.
Like 5 days a week.
Yeah, I mean, or 7, you know.
Tell me about it, Sorry. They are the worst.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Yeah, we're not gonna do this.
What happened?
She's
sorry.
Yeah, no, that's how it works.
Oh, you wanted to hit?
No.
She's
No,
working.
you can't do that in here.
Oh no, they've been here. Sorry about that.
No, at the restaurant we got people eating.
Oh yeah. It's just I just it's like a little habit I have.
Oh yeah, we all got it, but we all go outside, babe.
Oh okay. Yeah. No, next time I'll just spark up out there.
Yeah. What's your job history?
Wait, I thought she told him no.
Denny's.
Why'd you leave?
I just got like all these kind of just hang out and kick it for a bit too.
What happened at Denny's?
I was there for like a year, and then I was trying to just chill.
Yeah.
You okay?
What happened? So I just can't help it.
Yeah, he even has a Snapchat as well.
All right, babe. You have a good day, okay?
What happened? So I just can't help it.
See, the reason why they're so like relaxed is because I know like we have like some like drug addicts. We're used to it, right? So that's why we're so like relaxed about it, right? It doesn't bother us much because we know it happens. So that's why we don't overreact. I'm thinking like, all right, you know what? He has a smoking problem. This is not gonna work, right? I see it all the time out here. It doesn't bother me. I'm used to it. So as long as they're not harassing anyone, then I don't care. It's like that, so to speak. I just can't believe my state again. I want him out. There are people out there that want to get jobs, and yet he's acting like a damn doofus. Not to mention he makes people. Is he still my state? He's been here for 2 damn months. I recognize because of our sky. Our sky is like a pale blue. I can tell this is Phoenix. It is. When was this? September. Yep, I could tell. 9/11, huh? Interesting. What is he? Actually, I didn't even know he had an IKEA here. Why is he still my city? Why?
He's gonna want to walk through and take a look at things, so we're gonna have to clear things up.
Oh, and he's impersonating us a worker. I'm not sure. That should either be what, a felony or a misdemeanor? I'm not sure which is which. It's totally illegal.
We're gonna have to clear the area.
And he's really tall, by the way. He's like 6'6".
IKEA clearing the room. We don't take orders from other people.
Okay.
So I'm bringing somebody from IKEA card.
Okay.
Person.
Yeah.
I remember his height.
I cannot take orders from you.
And yeah, sorry, really, I could tell.
How was it going? Yeah, I was sitting here.
Oh, she's a lesbian. I could tell. That's not important.
Drinks. He's on his way to, so I just want to make sure everything's like not many people are here. So
So I'm in charge today.
Okay. Yeah.
We've not been notified about anything.
She reminds me of Ellen DeGeneres, but the kinder version.
See what you can get, like explore his options.
Okay, well, this is we're not going to clearing. I can't have you telling customers.
No, I didn't tell any customers anything. I was.
Yes, you did. You did.
I haven't went there yet. That's my next step. Is Schneider. Sprinkle Services.
She knows. The reason why I could tell this is our state because a lot of us wear Arizona jeans, so that does give it off as well.
Clearing everything out, or
Well, I know, but we have to make sure it's all like different, right?
no,
You know what I'm saying?
we don't have to make sure it's different. You're not going to come into our establishment
I know, but Drake's a big deal.
I don't care, and I don't believe the Drake is coming so soon.
He'll be here in like literally 5 minutes.
That's fantastic for him. This is not going to be a disruption to our company. And
Okay. Well, I just want to make sure everybody knows.
I just have no responsibility to make sure everybody knows.
What was your name again?
I'm
Angie?
Angie.
This is Fox 5.
So what did my boss tell you?
They said just make sure.
Ah,
everybody's
he's so
fine, that
tall.
As long as I stay with him, then that's good.
I see why he's scary to be around.
No, he's Fox 5 News. He's with me. He's Fox 5 News.
Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, he brings. You can see he brought up my city's news channel. He said Fox 5. All right, well, he gave evidence. He was in my city harassing people. Well, I'm gonna have to expose him. I'm fucking done.
So they said we don't need to clean. No, he's Fox 5 News. He's
Fox
with me.
5,
He's Fox 5 News.
my rattle butt. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well,
Boss.
yeah, in like 30 minutes, he calls me. He goes, "Hey, I want to go to IKEA. I need you to come to IKEA with me." So I was like, "All right." I just want, if any fights break out, can you make sure you're at the front line, ready to funk?
Why is he bringing about Drake?
Yeah. He's with Fox 5 News.
That's okay. I don't care who you think are with right now. You need to go ahead and leave the premises.
I'm the personal security guard for Drake.
Yeah, sure.
Right there.
No, you're not. You can go ahead and go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Where am I going?
Now, right now. Let's go. I'm ready. Let's go.
I like the way he claps his hands. I love it.
Let's go.
All right. Well, when Drake gets here, he's gonna have.
Can you just like stop bringing about Drake here? You're just harassing random customers. I'm surprised. I'll be really furious with this man.
What? I know, but
See, this is how us Phoenicians act. You see how calm we act? We act like this. We do. I know. Most of the time.
And all these people, and I'm like, okay, make sure they're aware.
So I can see why they called themselves goons, right? Like if you think about the movie The Goonies story, but like just straight up criminals.
So he's on his way. I don't know what this whole ordeal is you guys got going on, but
So at this time, that's all we're doing. Is just you both going to get a trespass. Okay? And that's just explaining. If you're not here for official business with us, if you're not here shopping or anything like that, then we have
Legal rights.
to go in for the police to have you guys
Escorted out the
You guys are
premises.
gonna be arrested or anything like that, but you will be escorted back on
For sure.
property again.
no, yeah.
They're probably just gonna give him like a year ban,
He's not. Is he
not a lifetime
He's
ban.
not. He shouldn't be. Yeah, he shouldn't be trespassing.
Yeah.
So since he's on his way.
So yeah, he's totally fine. It's just gonna be you two guys.
Okay, and since he's on his way,
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
and if he comes here and he's talking to you guys, then we can
like
get
I
that
said,
revoked. No, we can't get revoked.
He'd have to come in.
I just need to know what's going on. That's it. Okay.
I can tell because the way the way we talk.
This is just the trespass. It's just, yeah.
Tempe? Okay, well that helps even more then. So he's a Tempe. Good.
It's not like that. It's just wording.
Tempe is like one of our smaller cities here. It's far from here. It's like
Who's right here?
southeast of here. It's really far. I'm not sure how far though. By car, I think 40 minutes away from here.
Oh, that's me.
Brian Johnson?
Yeah.
So you're Officer Johnson?
No, not an officer.
Okay.
Just operations manager.
May I get your name after your ID, please?
Well, the thing is, I'm trying to figure out like.
You see how like
Your name after your ID.
Oh.
kind her voice is?
Okay.
That's how I act.
I just need
It's just
your
a paper,
CRE.
okay?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Not, you can go, you're more than welcome to leave
Uh huh.
now. We don't have to do any of this, but we do need to file. So I just need a night.
To file a complaint.
Okay. So I'm okay. My first name or my
His name is
Okay.
Tanner Cook.
Schneider? But
No, it's not Snyder. It's Tanner Cook.
oh, a little bit.
I'm really upset about this.
It's 3 S's.
You want to say spell your first name?
Yeah, SS.
I like how kind she is. She's really
NYS?
professional. She's doing her job.
Yes.
That's how a
H.
lot of people that do businesses should act.
NY, like NYPD.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, sure.
I'm not here to like.
This isn't funny to us.
I completely get that. All I'm trying to.
You're disrupting the
Uh-huh.
business. The amount of customers that are here today, I'm so sorry, but we need you to leave.
No, yeah, for sure. I'll
She
be out here in
is
a
so
second.
kind
I know
about
that-
this.
Let's go ahead and get out of the building
Okay.
I was about to say, tell him to not stop recording
No,
now.
yeah, I just want to make sure I'm staying with you guys. You know, I don't want to.
Yeah, it's beautiful. That's our state, all right. I could tell by our palm trees. They got some benches. It's beautiful over there. I'm gonna expose him. I'm done. This is the second video that he was in my. Oh, that looks so good. Those are cute. Tiny tacos. Those look good. I want to try one of those. Those look so cute. Damn it. I'm upset at this man. I really am.
Did you see how fast that guy found the game? He hardly struggled at all. Every day it's a struggle for his pigeons. And he's flipping through channels faster than a falcon. You know, I dated a falcon once.
Oh, DirecTV. Oh, we used to have DirecTV.
I wouldn't want to like, you know.
Don't say no yet for sure.
I wouldn't want to have a scam going on or anything like that.
No, yeah, for sure.
No, yeah, for sure. That's all I'm trying to say. You know. His first name is Kelsey.
Okay.
Kelse.
That's her name.
You want his last name?
I can tell by her body language she's pissed off because they're literally trying to make her name. This is not fun at all.
All right, so this is official. Even without your names, we have your faces, and we have you on video.
Yeah.
This is actually a mask. It's a cover up.
I just want to.
Oh, they got the hours.
Ikea.
All right, so this is official. Even without names, we have your faces, and we have you on video.
10 a.m. to 9 a.m. on the weekends, and then 10 a.m. to 8 during the week.
Actually. It's a cover up.
I just want to let you know if you're seen on the premises again, we'll be following
A year.
indefinitely.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Taking a lifetime ban. Well, that's great. That's great.
This is my IKEA. I go here like every other week.
You are not welcome back at this IKEA.
Your name was.
Kelsey.
Oh, wow, you got the same name as him. All these personal security already coded come by.
Oh no. Okay. Yep. You could definitely tell he's in my state because it says Harkins. Harkins is one of our movie theaters that we actually had here. Let me give an example. My dogs are doing okay. I wonder where Stolas went. So basically, sorry, you see, this is my brother's cup, right? Harkins. If I could show this right from the camera, I know you can't see it, but that's basically one of the movie theaters that he has went.
So I don't know if you want me to close it down and tell them they have to go. Because once.
And I can tell he's a manager.
Yeah, I have to let you know. Yeah, so I'm not close to that. Well, like a theater room down for himself. Would that be possible?
Everything is already like playing or something that stop and like check out. I don't know if there's like the freezer at Campbellview and Crash and Square Mall that like does like private showings. I don't know if that's something that.
Wait, is this at Christown? No, it isn't.
Like, so people get naked. Are you aware that?
Yeah, it's like Christown. It's not. It's a different movie theater.
Yeah, and then we're trying to close the theater down for him. And they said no. Close the theater down for him. For the theater. For Drake. Yeah.
Why does he keep bringing Drake into this? Why is it so important about him?
That's what we're trying to figure out now.
We're not closing the theater down. You can call our Campbellview location. They have like the freezer, like a back room, like.
And he's a manager.
5-10 minutes. Very close. Drake wants to come in.
Yeah.
And what, have a private showing?
Yeah.
Oh, you said he had the private theater. Did you say he had that? No. At a different theater, they can maybe, but not here. We have, it's not possible. I closed down the theater right now. There's our Fashion Square Mall. Fashion Square Mall.
Okay.
Fashion Square Mall. I'm not sure where that's located.
Scottsdale Fashion Mall. Huh? Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. Fashion Square. You're cool like me, so I'm a white boy, but we're all brothers, you know. So maybe I'll listen to you sometime since I'm talking to you. Huh? Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm going to send you back to your. Yeah. So you can call Swift's official.
Yeah, appreciate it. I have Drake's on his way here to watch a movie. And should we clear out the movie theater now?
No, that's not happening. I heard you tried this yesterday.
And he's wearing a Cardinals badge. Yep. I'm glad these men are doing their job. Oh, I swear, I would love to go to this Harkins.
So, sorry, guys. You gotta get out.
So Drake can't watch a movie.
Can't go.
He's gonna be, you know how mad he's gonna be? Because we're supposed to watch Nemo.
Guys, you gotta go. Thank you very much. Hi, guys.
Where should we watch a movie at then?
He told you to go.
Is there a private theater anywhere, you know?
Yeah, Camel View can run the theater, absolutely. But yeah, we can't run the whole place.
Yeah, I'm not sure what movie theater this is. It's definitely in Tempe.
You guys can go.
So Camelback?
I'm not call real security.
Okay. Just don't do that.
I have a small security, please.
No.
Hey, what was your name?
Schneider?
Schneider?
Yeah.
What about you?
He doesn't, he's with Fox 5.
Okay, you're not with Fox 5.
Yeah.
There's no Fox 5 here in Arizona. I've asked you to leave. I am now calling the police.
Actually, there is a Fox 5. Well, it's our channel news. But I get where he's coming from.
Well, when Drake comes here, he's not going to be anything. What do you mean?
Is this? It looks like it's Christown, but it can't be.
That's not Drake.
Let's pan over. There's no drink.
Yep, this is a different movie theater. I could tell by the location.
Yeah.
Right, you
All
have a
right.
great day.
Can you say go Seahawks?
Thank you, guys.
I'm glad he's taking a picture of that. That's awesome. Okay.
Hold on.
You're being identified.
You guys have a great day.
Yep. I don't even know why he even has merchandise. I'm gonna check out what the other one is. So he must have went to one of our Walmarts here. God, so that's 3 videos in a row, huh? Interesting. I know he's not getting many views. I know this may not do much because I don't want people to think I'm helping him. No, because just because he may get a lot of publicity doesn't always mean a good thing. Like what Johnny Somali went through, right? He got arrested for good. Ooh, Zachary got choked.
Fortunately, we are on private property here. You can't go.
I need you right now.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't say anything. He doesn't say anything.
It's already escalated. I tell them we need them here now.
Yeah, it's all Walmart. I could tell by our state flag.
Can you keep following me in the whole store? Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know, dude. So we go ask him, like, he's okay?
I think it's probably okay, but I don't know.
I've never seen nothing like it.
No, not at all.
If you go up there, they should be up there.
You guys might walk in.
After this, do you want to watch a Creepy Marl urban legend before? Yeah, sorry, absolutely.
I'm a little bit nervous when you saw
I wonder where Stolas is. Because I know it is getting late. I'm surprised you're still up because I forgot. Oh, it is almost midnight.
You know if that's a boy or girl?
I like he's just trying to like capture him on camera too.
We got this critter over here. This villain.
Hey, sir. So unfortunately, we are on private property. Hey, can I get ATM customer service? If you want to call someone on the TV, we're on private property.
Salt River.
Yeah, no,
I'll keep that in mind.
I'm gonna get this camera.
No, we can't take this camera, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that. And you can film. It's just that when they tell you to stop, you have to. So basically, they can't force you to delete or anything. So it's like public-private property. That makes sense.
Wait, can you explain to this gentleman we are on private property? You cannot report us. Can you explain to this gentleman we're on private property? You cannot report us.
I don't know if this is. He just keeps following me around the whole store, and I don't know if it's a boy or girl. I don't know what's going on. I just. No, he keeps. I walk in here by myself, and he keeps following this camera. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is. I don't know.
Okay, well,
And he's got my footage, and I want that to be deleted.
I can't tell him to do that.
I know, but it's no. I'll do it. Hey, DELETE footage now. Because look, and also
This is embarrassing.
I'm just thinking.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna call someone. We're gonna get you trespassed from here, okay?
Yeah, that sounds good. And also, I'm gonna. Are you guys willing to restart the script? What do you mean? No, I was just trying to. Yeah, just call it. Yeah. Noah, do you know what's going on right here? Buddy, Carter, this guy. Do you know who this is? He's following you in the store. He's recording you. This guy. He's been following you for a while. I was like, well, I gotta tell you.
I have no idea.
What is it? What is it? Oh, I'm doing good. I just was letting this guy know that I'm being followed with the camera, and he's not letting up.
Oh, this guy's on you?
Yeah.
Is something wrong with him? Or?
So, that's a question for him.
Oh, okay. He's just following you around. You don't even know?
No.
Interesting. Hey, don't call the cops. Hey, you can't be in here recording customers or
Associates.
It's private property, but call the cops. Sorry.
And honestly, I'm
I have an officer here.
going to take his camera because
No, don't worry, I have a copy.
I know, but he's got my footage. Can you take his camera?
The cop will come over here and handle the situation. I've had problems with this where, like, I've been doing recorded and stuff, and the cops tell me actually, like, legally, there's nothing they can do.
Exactly.
About them taking video.
Exactly.
But I don't want you to do nothing.
I know, but
I'm staying in the way, so you know what I'm saying?
okay, all right. You want to let me smart, buddy?
It's alright, bro. You'll be alright.
I don't know why they do this. His name is Sean.
Whatever happens, I got a cop coming, so it's too quick. Yeah. Hey, Sean, where's the 814? Shit. Serial, I need you right now.
He's about to catch the fade too.
I know, but I don't want you to do nothing because then you might catch an assault charge, and we don't want that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't want that. I don't want that. You don't want that. You know what I'm saying? This guy wants that.
I know. He's gonna get that.
Recording this gentleman, he doesn't know him at all. This guy just won't leave.
He won't leave. He's just following me. And one time he even came to me. He came to me and whispered in my ear. He goes,
Well, just to let you know, you are aware that everything
yeah. Oh, he doesn't say anything. He doesn't say anything.
Oh my gosh. I like how corroborated the worker is. That's awesome. Oh my. I wonder where Stolas went.
And now he's looking at me.
He's one of those psycho people, dude.
No, I just want to make sure because my footage is on there.
Unfortunately, I can't take the office camera. It is a public building.
Yeah, just get him.
It is.
Out of here.
But it is private property, so the officers know what he's talking about. That did he call him nerd? I love it.
As long as you don't expressively film anyone.
Oh, he's autistic.
Yeah.
I can tell he's autistic.
I can call a manager over and they'll tell you.
That would help.
I can tell.
They want to know if they can be filming.
So no.
Yeah, he's autistic.
I was shopping and I look behind me and all of a sudden he's just filming. I don't know with you guys or what. Can't be happening. So I'm gonna. Are you guys together? No, I wish because then I tell him to stop filming me. You know what I'm saying? Because.
This guy?
Yeah, this guy.
Hey, Coach Chris, will you come to grocery?
Okay, this Walmart's awesome. I like how they got autistic workers there too. That's awesome. 808.
You've never seen a camera?
I've seen a camera.
Oh.
I've never seen anybody filming.
Gotcha. So want a copy of that footage, you know what I'm saying? And if not, then I'm gonna have to tattle.
I'm gonna do a video about him. I want to let people in my state to know that they need to get away from him. I know she giving me attention, but I don't want him to keep harassing other people. I'm tired of it.
You agree?
Hey man, I'm not really sure what's going on, but we're about to find out. So
Yeah.
we have to get the cops involved. I guess we'll have to
Yeah.
get the cops involved. This guy right here is recording. He's not answering me.
And I'm getting really frustrated because I don't know what this is about, and it's getting really like. Yeah, I was shopping, and then hey, I'm gonna take his camera because I don't know what this is. No, he's got my footage because listen.
No, it's fine. Call the police.
I just.
No, I understand. Just call it. It's no certain confrontation. I don't know what his deal is.
He didn't bring it to the table or anything.
What?
He didn't bring his deal to the table. Like he didn't ask me if he wants to record me. And I'm gonna.
No, I understand. The police will deal with it.
Man, these Walmart workers are awesome. I'm surprised I didn't went to these Walmarts. They're really like laid back.
Yeah, no, I know. Can you like ask him? Can you ask him a couple questions, like what he's doing? That's really all I want to know. I won't get too close if he's. I just want to make sure.
He's right here with us. He's got all black on, yellow sandals.
I'm just trying to figure out because he's not really.
Yeah, no, I don't know what the deal is or what's going on.
But this needs to end.
No, I understand. That's
So
why we're calling the police.
It's gonna start to try to.
It's already escalated. Tell them we need them here now.
It's about to be.
Can you go like this? I just.
Is that gonna help you?
Yeah.
Is that gonna help you? Okay, let's go that way.
I can't believe he's been out here for 2 months.
Like what he's doing?
I just when the police get here.
Listen, I'm gonna look. Just look at him. He's smiling. Look at him.
I get it. I get it. No. Nope. Leave it. Leave it. Don't chase after him. You make it worse.
I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to figure out like he's recording me. What happened? My headphones.
You guys have any issues with him? No, this is the first time I've seen him. I don't know about.
Well, no, I was because he was following me and recording me. I want to figure out what was going on. So that's why. Is he still over there? What did I do?
Man, I never knew so many of us wear Arizona jeans. It's amazing. A lot of us just like this. We do. Either way, I'm sorry about that. Sorry. I'm gonna definitely call up on this man's behavior. I forgot, man. I miss going from our walks. So many of us wear Arizona jeans. It's amazing. I don't know why. I just started noticing that. And basically a lot of like just plain shorts. We kind of just like rock and rollers out here. Anyway, did that guy just did a peace sign just now? I just saw that. That teen. Anyway, want me you to look up? I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna definitely do a video of him. Wait, actually, I did look up that clip, right? When he snitched on the. Why would he do this? Why? So he's been in my state for 2 months. So the talk about vaping prank, the Walmart stalking prank, they're just wasting their time. They should just get a life ban, at least in my state. And Dion, what was the other one? You forgot, didn't you? Yeah, you did. I'm going to keep him in mind. All right, so he was in another state when this incident happened. Okay. Well, at least I know 3 videos in a row. That's ironic. Why in my state, though? In other states, only did like once. But why in my state? Why? I don't get it. And yet again, he did at the airport, so that's one thing. Why in my state, though? I don't want him here. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm rambling here. Oh, man, it sucks. I got a lot of energy, but everyone has to be asleep. And sorry, I hope you're still awake. I know you're tired. Samsung's in crisis. Oh, yeah, I remember that Cold Fusion. Oh, wow. Oh, there goes some internet. Hopefully you're still awake. Oh. He has 20 million subscribers. The daily dose of internet. Interesting. Yeah, 20 mil. How many views does he get on average? He doesn't get a crazy. He does get a lot, but for a sub count, it's like only up to like 4 mil. Still good though. Anyway, I'm sorry about the story. I'm glad you're still here. I'm sorry about that. Creepy. I wonder where Stolas went. He probably went to sleep. I mean, he was up with me till like 4 a.m. I thought he might be awake at least a little longer. Creepy Mario urban legend, but I'm gonna do a video of him. At least I know about that man. I'm done. I don't want him to keep harassing other people. I'm done. Anyway, you talk about that guy, right? I curse sworn, that Infinite Bits guy. I used to watch it, but not as much. I don't know why. So it's called Creepy Mario Urban Legends. Oh yeah, but so you do watch Infinite Bits. It sucks that I only watch him as much. I don't know why. I used to watch a lot of his videos. I did.
That's called every copy of Mario 64.
Of course they're lies. That's what I've heard.
States that there is some artificial intelligence in the cartridge of Mario 64 that will change the game for each individual player, often adding various creepy scenarios into certain copies. Now we're going to look at one person's creepy experience with this AI that almost drove him insane, as he vowed to never play Mario 64
again.
In fact, we have 3 creepy stories to look at today of very odd and almost paranormal things that have happened to people while simply playing through their favorite Mario game. Each story will be more unsettling than the last, but the final one in particular is the most horrifying Mario story I've ever heard. These are all true stories of people's experiences that were posted online. Now, if you want to believe that these people are telling the truth or not, well, that's for you to decide.
Every copy of Monster is the first personalized?
A bunch of Mario 64 videos online. A guy named Josh had the desire again to go back and play his old copy of the game. He hadn't played it since he was a kid, so he went through his storage unit to find his N64, and luckily enough, he also found his copy of Mario 64. So he went home, hooked up everything to his TV, and started up the game.
I love the music.
When he got to the title screen, an error code popped up, and he heard a Japanese voice say, "The fun of Nintendo is endless."
Wait, that's a creepy. What? Oh wait, okay, that's what creepypasta is. It's fan made, right? Because even though it's supposed to be personalized, they do this on purpose because these are supposed to be people that mod or hack the Mario game. Now, I get it. So make sure you watch the whole thing. Okay.
But it was an old copy, so maybe this was some sort of glitch due to wear and tear. But the error screen went away, so he could now start the game where everything seemed normal again. He played through a good bunch of the levels until he unlocked the Dire Dock stage, where he stood still for a while just outside of the level entrance. He did it for so long that Mario fell asleep, which is when a bunch of weird things started happening. Because suddenly, Wario came out of the Dire Dock's entrance, and then his console crashed. So he booted the game up again. But when he got to the title screen, the Super Mario logo background was replaced with...
Oh, look at that. An ad like what he's about to say it. That's funny. I know this is fan-made, though, but it's still interesting.
Japanese text that read, "You can't escape this game." Plus, the file select music was slowed down and a lower pitch. He then got pretty scared, as the game seemed to address the fact that his console crashed. At this point, he was just stuck on the screen, as none of the buttons seemed to work, until the game just started on its own. But he wasn't playing as Mario this time. No, he was now controlling Wario as the game started from the beginning. The player got so alarmed that he froze and didn't do a thing. So Wario fell asleep, but then he quickly woke up, looked towards the camera, and shook his head, like he was telling the player no. Then he pointed north, telling the player again to go that way. So he reluctantly did, even though he was really starting
This is the DS version.
And after walking that way for a bit, Peach appeared. But then the game took over, and Wario on his own ran over and jumped onto Peach, in which the screen went black. And when it came back, Peach was lying on the floor with a pile of blood around her. The player was really grossed out now, as he almost threw up.
but Wario once again looked at the player and pointed north. So the player once again slowly began to walk in that direction until Bowser showed up this time. And the game took control yet again as Wario jumped onto Bowser and the screen turned to black. And this time when it came back, blood again, but no Bowser in sight. The player was so freaked out now that he got up and tried to turn off his N64, but before he could, he noticed Wario walking towards Mario this time. And by using a Mega Mushroom, Wario ran right through Mario, which caused him to explode with his blood flying everywhere. The player had enough. He turned off his N64 now, but then he heard a loud scream from his speakers and the game turned on again. The file select came up and the message, "You can't escape again," was the new background. So the player ripped out the cords, threw his N64 back into the box, taped it up, and threw it back into the storage with a note on it that says, "Do not open." After that, he vowed to play Mario 64 again. Now we just have one more to get through before we can look at the most terrifying story about a Mario game that, well, I better not get ahead of myself. So why don't we move on to this next one?
Mario.
But quickly, if you're liking these videos in this style and want me to make more, then let me know by subscribing so I know you're enjoying the content. Thank you, and let's move on. SMW Central is a site where you can play hacked versions of Mario World made by other users. And a user by the name of Adam from this site was browsing through the unmoderated hack section until he came across a strange hack simply titled Mario. It had a really odd description and title, so his curiosity got the best of him as he downloaded the hack. The download oddly came with this other text file that seemed to just be a bunch of gibberish in it. But he was able to make out one phrase, "Find me." That was repeated over and over again in the file. Thinking this may have been a mistake by the maker, he moved on and started the game. But we'll definitely learn the meaning of this later, don't you worry. Then he noticed that things looked even more off as the colors were dulled out. Why would someone make the game look like this? He wondered. So the player continued on and pressed start, which showed a text box that explains the plot. He noticed something was different though, as it said it looks like Mario is at it again rather than Bowser. So was Mario the villain in this version? Then he went to Yoshi's house, which wasn't there, and he only saw this weird binary message that translates to Notepad. But he continued to the next level. However, it was now named Never Come Back.
This is pretty interesting. I'm going to get a snack very quick. So the second story will be interesting. I can see why. I'm thinking like the first one seems a little foolish, right? Because the way it's edited, it just sucks because I put a lot of Mario 64 myself growing up. But this stuff, since it's hack related, I'm thinking, wow, this is what personalized means.
Was now getting pretty weirded out. When he entered the level, he immediately heard a loud noise of Bowser's clown car crashing and then silence. It was empty. There were no enemies.
Interesting.
You couldn't collect star coins, and no music played at all. The player was getting really confused now as he continued through this very unsettling level. As he progressed, he got to another speaker box that said, "I hate you." Now the player was wondering just what is going on here. Is the creator of this mod some sort of twisted, warped individual? Or did Mario do something terrible prior to the start of this game? But he finished the level and got to the next one. Here he even unlocked Yoshi, but the text was changed again. because now it said that Mario had trapped Yoshi in the egg. The player was now really questioning what Mario did. Was he the one who attacked Dinosaur Island? Is he enslaving the Yoshis now? He continued to play and see a bunch of these weird text boxes that blamed Mario for the terrible events in the game. And the player began to now get more and more creeped out the more he played the game. However, he was able to beat the first castle, but an even more disturbing message then played.
Damn it, we got a long ad. I wonder where Stolas went to. He was here earlier, like an hour ago. Huh. I know he's always awake because it's like the morning for him right now. Excuse me. How'd I get a snack?
Eyeballs were unable to be found. The victim was lying on her carpet. Causes of death unknown. Hand marks with unidentifiable fingerprints were found all over the corpse. Now the player was getting very scared as he thought, what the heck is wrong with the creator of this hack and what is he trying to tell me? After that, the path led him to the Donut Plains level. And in that level, the player immediately saw two speaker boxes. The first one said, there's no way out of here. And the other said, fly away. This caused the player to ask even more questions about what these mysterious messages could mean. Then the player walked right, where he went into an invisible pipe. It took him into a room with a creepy black background and a stone floor. There were a bunch of doors here, but none of them he could enter, so he continued on. Then it came to a dead end. With nothing left to do, he proceeded right, and was able to go through the wall using this hidden pipe. This took him to another black room with nothing in it, really. So he tried jumping into the pit, but it was solid. Though he found another invisible pipe there and went down in it. And then, nothing. It was just a black screen. The game had somehow mysteriously crashed. This was the video game representation of Mario dying.
Interesting.
However, he was super relieved to be done with this hack, as he described it as a living nightmare playing through it. And after this, the hack was removed from the site. Other users had reported stories of their lights flickering and their computer displaying unsettling images from playing this hack too. But that still leaves us with many mysteries about this, like what is that mysterious text file that says find me? Well, it remained a mystery for a while, until somebody converted the text file into a JPEG file, which gave him this image. Now, what a terrifying thing to hide in a Mario game. Seriously, what is this and who is this person? Why, of course, it's none other than victim number one from the game. Just look at the text bubble. Eyeballs were unable to be found. Hand marks with unidentifiable fingerprints were found all over.
Interesting.
But who are these victims? What did Mario do to them? And why did he do these things that turned him into the villain? I guess we'll never know. Now that was truly terrifying. But we have one more left to go. A story so unsettling, so shocking, that the player in this scenario was scarred for life.
Why I would never play another Mario game?
On his 12th birthday, his parents gave him $250, and they suddenly went away for the week for marital counseling. Seeing as the kid was the only one in his friend group without an N64 or Mario 64, he quickly rushed to a game store to get just that with this money. But when he got there, they only had one N64 game left due to the system being so popular at the time. And that one game had a sticky note on it that said, do not under any circumstance sell. But the kid really wanted a game to play. So the sketchy teenage clerk struck a deal with the kid and asked for extra money to sell him the mysterious game. The kid was desperate to play a game, so he took the offer and bought it. When he got home, he removed the sticky note, which revealed the game to be Mario 64. Conveniently, the game he specifically wanted to get. So he excitedly put the game into his N64 and started up the system, but almost immediately something was off. Instead of the normal text that Peach says at the start of the game, the text now read, "Dear player, You don't know what you're getting into. Turn off the system now and get help. Yours truly, the previous owner. While the kid thought it was odd, he was too excited to start playing, so he didn't get phased and continued on. But things kept getting odd and creepy as when he...
Man, that's a lot of ads. Okay.
A toad was there waiting for him as soon as he landed, and he said, "You will die if you continue. Turn off the game or I will kill you." While the boy thought that
Seriously?
was creepy, he just assumed some hacker had the game before him and wanted to scare the next owner of the game. So he once again continued on. He collected a bunch of stars, unlocked the first Bowser door, and fell through the trap door. But when he got to the Bowser level, a text bubble appeared that said, "Welcome to hell." Huh, that's new, said the kid. Then, when he got to the Bowser boss fight, Bowser's eyes were completely black. But yet again, he wasn't phased and beat the boss. Transitioning to the castle, he saw Bowser start to get up and transform into a human-like black figure with pointed teeth coming from his mouth. Now the boy was starting to get freaked out, but what caused him to be more scared was after the fight, it didn't warp him back to the main castle hall, but rather the game put him in the endless staircase. But the boy thought he maybe glitched to a later part of the game, and if he could just beat the game by getting to the top of the stairs where the final boss is, then his friends would be super impressed he beat the game so fast. So he ran and ran for minutes on end, but the staircase seemed to never end. And then he saw something odd. A picture frame appeared on the wall of the staircase. And when he went closer to see the picture, he saw something terrifying. It was a picture of himself when he was 6 and his dog Lassie.
Seriously?
Passed away. Now things just got real for the boy. He was very shaken up by this game. He didn't have an excuse for this. Then his curiosity got the best of him as he kept going up the stairs, in which he began to see more and more old family photos of his. Then the boy heard something. Something in his house, right outside of his door. It was 2 or 3 a.m., so his parents wouldn't be home yet, so this couldn't be possible. He went over and opened his door, but nothing was there. So the kid, thinking he was hearing things, continued to play. But as soon as he moved Mario up the stairs some more, he heard the same noise in his house again. So the kid slammed his door and locked it shut. He was terrified now. He was also getting pretty sleepy too, so he rubbed his eyes a bit, but when he opened them again and looked at his TV, Mario was staring directly at him. And now his eyes were totally black, just like Bowser's. So he tried to walk Mario down the staircase to get away from it all, but Mario kept walking slower and slower until he just stood still. Then he looked at the player and gave him a creepy smile with big sharp teeth.
Interesting.
And then the game took control as Mario sprinted back up the stairs on his own. And at the same time, he heard the banging noise from outside his room again, like something was walking up his stairs. The kid was totally freaked out, so he hid under his bed. But after a few more seconds, everything stopped, and it was quiet. So the kid got up and looked at his TV again, and he saw Mario walking to the final Bowser door. When he touched it, he heard a creak in his own door. Luckily, he locked that one. Then Mario walked to the left, to a painting of a TV this time. Mario then touched the TV painting with his hands, and his TV started to glitch and static. Then Mario turned towards the player and gave him another really creepy smile from before, then jumped into the TV painting. When he did that, his screen shattered and sparks flew out of his TV, which blew him backward and caused him to black out. When he woke up, he was in a hospital with his parents and a nurse next to him. They caught him up and told him that the house burned down. Then, when he went back to school, his friends obviously had a lot of questions in which the kid really didn't feel like answering them. However, his friends brought up a kid named Jeff, who was in fact the previous owner of the game before his parents sold it to that game store. A boy with a similar age, whose parents were also away when he played that very same game. And when his parents came back, they found Jeff in the basement dead after he hung himself with the cord of his N64 controller after playing that game.
And this is where our journey comes to an end. Are these stories fact? Are they fiction?
Or fiction.
Why don't you play these games for yourself and find
But
out?
it's interesting,
It
though.
couldn't hurt, right? I mean, these are just video games after all.
That was really interesting. Wait, this has really been 17 minutes already? Yeah, didn't feel like it. That was interesting. So I know you gotta go to bed. But I see why you like watching these videos. Sorry, I can see why. I wonder how people. I mean, I know I like to make up stories, but not like this. That's really interesting. Oh, I was eating a Nutri-Grain bar and some peanut butter. Because since I mean we still got food though, but I don't have any dessert. So I thought I could actually just suck on some peanut butter. It's Jif. My mother drawing my other one. It was supposed to be creamy. It had like a chopped up, yeah, not chopped up, a cracked. I want to keep the bottle because I like how it's cracked. The you know the top of this, right? It was like I don't know how the hell that happened. It was broken. I thought that was pretty cool though. But I think it's already. I think my brother already drew it out to the dumpster. But yeah, that's what I was snacking on for 7 minutes. Oh, that's pretty cool though. I do love icebergs. Those are fun. You know what? Those are like my favorite type. But it has to be certain ones. TikTok iceberg. Ooh, that's be interesting. I know you gotta go to bed. Yeah. That looks delicious. No problem. Well, at least it helps you sleep. So I hope you sleep well, sorry. I might just end the stream. I'm gonna be up for a while. But as soon as I'm gonna come on, then I might as well just end the stream.
The window to the soul. Though many would argue that a smile is the true way to gauge someone's intentions. But how far would you go for that perfect grin? Turkey teeth refers to a cosmetic dental procedure popularized in cheap holiday destinations like Turkey, where many large dental procedures are notably cheaper than it may be in its US counterpart. The low cost promises the average Joe that perfect Hollywood smile, often on a Hollywood Boulevard budget. The method of achieving this involves aggressively filing down natural teeth to accommodate crowns, often
Why
resulting in
though?
an unnaturally white and
It's
sometimes
dumb.
denture-like appearance. Recently, the procedure has become especially controversial due to concerns about long-term oral health and the ever-growing number of botched cases, often showcased on the social media platform
Wait, how did you start off the video?
Turkey teeth.
Oh, he just went right straight into it. Wow.
Useful. However, more often than not, the people getting this done and showcasing it on TikTok are the younger, wannabe influencer crowd. They shave down perfectly healthy teeth to nothing more than dolphin-like pigs, and then have luminescent white crowns glued onto the top. This trend is mainly a British one, due to the ever-increasing price of dental care in the UK. However, there have been many horror stories of infections occurring due to these cheap crowns. If an infection does happen, many UK dentists who are a part of the National Health Service will not offer any medical help due to them not being the ones who fit them, meaning that unless you can afford another flight back to Turkey, then you very may well lose your teeth entirely if the infection spreads. Turkey teeth is an example of vanity gone too far, with many people disillusioned by the promise of the perfect smile, only left to look botched or with no teeth entirely. In most cases, if something sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Dr. Kinney smiles. Whilst the UK has the horrible trend of turkey teeth, the United States does have their own demon of dentistry. Dr. Kinney smiles. He made a name for himself on social media as a miracle worker, granting smile transformations to his clients for free and changing their lives in the process. However, beneath the surface and smiles lies a more sinister story. His facade as a nice guy all came crumbling down when TikTok user adds Arrow's slimes appeared before the camera in tears, distraught about a message Kenny had sent her. She had originally reached out to the doctor in an attempt to have some free dental work done to be part of a TV show he was filming. The message she received back seemed to shine a light on the true intentions behind Dr. Smiles' good deeds. The message he sent to her was the following: skull emoji. The show is more than a sad story, and with your size, you don't fit the bill. This message would appear to be completely out of character for the way that Dr. Kinney had portrayed himself online. However, it wouldn't be long before former patients came in waves to prove his severe side. In the end, it turns out that Dr. Kinney was nothing more than another grifter and creep. Many women came out and exposed their uncomfortable encounters with him, including one TikTok who shared a DM showing Kenny saying, "I only wanted to have sex with you anyway." As it said, no good deed goes unpunished. But it appears the punishment of being outed on the internet is befitting in this instance. Unfortunately, Dr. Kinney still posts to this day, and even more worrying, the majority of his clients appear to still be young women. Going by the comments, many people seem completely unaware as to what Dr. Kinney has said in the past, and many people are still asking to have their smiles transformed by this sleazy man. Pink sauce. If you haven't heard of this ridiculous pink sauce saga, let me explain. Pink sauce
Oh, yeah, I
is
know pink
a
sauce. Of
Pepto-Bismol flavored
course.
condiment created by self-proclaimed TikTok chef and Chef P, where in 2022 she would record herself dipping almost every food item on Earth in a unique-looking sauce, prompting it to soon go viral. Eventually, the Chef P released the ingredient list for the sauce, which consisted of sunflower seed oil, honey, chili, garlic, and dragon fruit.
Wait,
The last
garlic?
ingredients being what apparently gives the sauce its neon appearance. Chef P was
Yeah, I think she got sued for that, right? Because it's on. I can't believe they even had that at the store.
only buying it due to its unique appearance and texture. Chef P responded to these claims, stating that the only reason her sauce looked so vibrant prior was due to lighting, and that the newly packed lot was still the same tasty sauce he had been teasing for the past few months. It was only when people began to receive their sauce that all hell broke loose. People in mass began to receive rancid batches of the sauce that had been
What's the next one?
basics of health and safety when it comes to food regulation. To cut a long story short, the pink sauce saga was nothing more than a project that burned too brightly and then fizzled out, vanished to gather dust on dollar store shelves. This hasn't deterred the Chef P, however, as she has recently ventured into further sauce territories, launching some blue sauces as of recent times.
Gross.
Tide Pods.
Tide
In
Pods,
the ever
yes.
expanding universe of internet challenges, few reach the heights and lows of the Tide Pod Challenge. The trend began in 2018 and saw individuals, primarily teenagers, filming themselves pretending to eat the brightly colored
Are you
laundry detergent
kidding me?
pods. The consequences, however, were far from lighthearted. The exact origins
Oh.
of this challenge remained murky. Some speculated stemmed from niche memes and small circles, and then into masses once college humor made a joke about it in late 2017. All that is really known is that for some reason in late 2017 and up until 2019, Tide jokes were rampant on platforms like the Twitter and the TikTok. Soon these platforms witnessed an influx of actual videos where participants bit into or even consumed the pods. While some were clearly staged, the potential for harm was undeniable. Tide Pods, despite their candy-like appearance, obviously contain concentrated cleaning chemicals that can
Hmm.
be toxic if ingested. However, the young children who may have witnessed these staged videos online would have much less social media awareness and may have even attempted to mirror what they saw their favorite influencers and what they were doing. Several other factors fuel the challenge's rapid spread. The rise of challenge culture, for one, where users attempt daring and often dangerous acts for online accounts, no doubt played a significant role. And during this period, challenge culture certainly did rule the internet. Think of other
The
viral
cinnamon
challenges
challenge.
such as the cinnamon or ice
Mhm.
bucket challenge. Everything was a challenge in the mid 2010s. This was no exception. The American Association of Poison Control Centers reported a surge in calls related to laundry detergent exposure coinciding with the trend, and unfortunately, it is thought that 8 fatalities occurred as a result of Tide Pod ingestion near this time, mainly to children 5 and under. So whether it was directly due to the Tide Pod challenge is unknown. Public health officials, along with Tide's parent company, Procter and Gamble, scrambled to counter the challenge. Public service announcements were released, as well as celeb spokespersons urging kids not to eat Tide Pods. Social media platforms also took action, removing more age-restricting videos promoting the challenge, and what TikTokers refer to as the forbidden fruit. In 2024, the Tide Pod challenge feels like a distant memory and can be looked back on as an inside joke that simply got out of hand. Hopefully, we'll never see another challenge as dumb as this one ever again.
Yeah, I think I went to Dan. I think everyone went to bed. How can I get my channel seen a little bit more? I need to expose more of these channels. So I'm gonna live stream like at 4:30. That seems like a reasonable time. Yeah, I'll do it early tomorrow. 4:30 seems reasonable. That way they could be on with me a little bit longer.
Blackout challenge. So apparently there's an even dumber challenge out there.
The milk
Blackout
break
challenge,
challenge.
also known as the choking challenge or pass out challenge, has existed for decades, often spreading through word of mouth in the playground. It involves intentionally cutting off oxygen supply to the brain until the point of passing out. This can be achieved through self-strangulation, hyperventilation, or applying pressure to the chest. The allure for some lies in the supposed euphoria experienced upon regaining consciousness. However, the risks are severe. Depriving the brain of oxygen can lead to seizures, brain damage, and even death. The rise of TikTok, with its focus on short, engaging videos, created a breeding ground for the Blackout Challenge to resurface. Graphic depictions of the challenge, often accompanied by upbeat music, listen to very real dangers. Again, this is where challenge culture comes into play. Many users would have felt social pressure to perform this stupid act, and many